There's what we're looking at. Okay. What do we got here?
How
Discord.
you doing, Firepoint?
Hi, Django.
How's things?
Things are okay. We are just
Good.
nothing too exciting. We're,
Ah,
so you weren't able to build the station, huh?
yeah, it just would not let us place the blocks, and um, Dirty was saying that when you go to place a corner block, you're supposed to see a hologram of where to place it, the corners,
Yep.
and we just couldn't see it.
Yeah, so I
That's
think yeah, Dirty said last night or just a minute ago that he tried it on his own station and it had to be the owner that placed it. So let's take all this out. This is not right. So what we end up doing
I mean,
is
it's,
we'll have to trade the parts. Did you build a
yes,
bunch of parts? You trade me the parts, and I will go ahead and put them up. You have to tell me how big you want it.
yeah, but I've got four corners so far. That's what I was going to start with, and then um, myself and Dirty are planning to go out to the moon
Okay,
to mine to do some
excellent.
more
Yeah, so whenever you want to
allium.
trade me parts. As soon as you get me parts, I'll
Yeah,
start putting them up.
fantastic.
So it's no hurry,
I,
but as soon as you do get them to me, I will put them up. So, and how big of a hangar do you want?
I think we were discussing last night, me and Dirty, about full size.
Okay, I don't care how big it is, as long as you guys get me what you want. So I can put it up. I have no
Yeah,
issues
of
doing
course.
that. So, yep.
I think that, and according to a YouTube stream, I need over 500 pieces,
Okay.
including the eight corners.
So you've got how much do you have already?
I've only got four corners at the
Oh,
moment,
you've got
so
four corners. So if you want to, you can hang on to them till you have it all, or you can give the any amount to me at any point. So there's no hurry.
so
But
how would it work? If you place the first corner, then we can build it from there.
I doubt it. But I don't know. Maybe if you want to go ahead and try and have me put one down and see if that changes anything.
Or would it? Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try that. Um, if not, I mean, I suggested to Dirty yesterday that if it's going to be
Oh, it's
too much hassle, then I can do it at the other station in Zone 5.
no, it won't be hassle at all. I don't mind at all.
Oh, okay,
Not a
no problem.
not
Thank
a
you.
I don't mind one bit. So let's we'll just plan on me
I
putting
mean,
it up whenever you're ready. So, yep.
yeah, I'm on Dirty's cap at the moment, so I'll get my ship
Did
and
he
I'll.
get it fixed? His capital.
Yes, he had to keep signing out, and then we had to leave the cap
It had to
and go
completely
flying around
despawn,
for a
and
bit.
he had to get it to unload or something.
Yeah, we had to sort of break the connection to it completely, and then come back and log in, log out, log in, and eventually it fixed itself.
Crazy.
Uh,
It's amazing how you just turn it off and turn it back on, and stuff in this game starts to work.
no, exactly. It's very peculiar.
Yeah, I know that I've had issues with the tutorial a couple of times where I had to just keep logging off and back in to get it to fix itself. So,
Yeah, I think all these things are sent to try us.
yeah, whatever. It's just a game. It's the way I look at it. It's just a game.
It is.
Don't get too bent out of shape about it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, no, not at all.
So excellent. How
It'll
was
be
your
good
day?
once it's done.
Yeah, how was your day today?
Ah, very tiring.
Yeah? How's the weather in Scotland
Because
today? A little still raining?
yes, lots of rain.
That's crazy. That place
So it's
constantly rains.
I mean, it's weird. It's not been too bad, but it it can just if it wants to rain, it will rain.
I think that's too much. Yeah.
and then you get flooding in certain
Oh,
parts,
do you
and
still
it's
have flood issues? You would think that some place that rains so much flooding would be less of an issue, just because naturally it's kind of the standard. Everything's already used to everything that's eroded is everything that's going to erode is already eroded. But
yeah. I wish that was the case. It's just that some of the systems are so Victorian that they just can't handle
yeah, I guess so.
the increase in water.
There's a YouTube guy that I watch, and it's the strangest channel, but I love it. His name is Graham Parker, and
Uh
he's
huh.
a he trims cattle feet, and I don't know why I find it so freaking interesting to watch him work. His he's called the Hoof GP. You should look him up. It's the craziest thing I've ever watched, but I can't stop watching it.
I wasn't cracking joke then. I thought better not.
Oh, I can crack all the joke. You can't hurt my feelings even if you wanted to. Uh, but yeah, he's a trip to watch, and he lives in southwest Scotland somewhere, and he
Yeah.
always talks about how much it
See,
rains.
yes, he's probably dealing with the Highland cows,
Yeah.
like the hairy ones with the big
Uh,
horns.
no, he does mostly like dairy cows, so he's got Holstein cows, but it's I don't know, it's fun to watch.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you should try watching it. It's funny, and then they'll get like he doesn't have a much of a Scottish accent, but my gosh, some of those farmers, I have no idea what they're saying. Like they have the craziest accents.
They do. Even me sometimes it's a bit hard to understand them.
Well, yeah, it's 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 crazy stuff. But yeah, I love watching that guy. I don't know why. That's pretty much my entire experience with Scotland is some weird guy cutting cows' feet, which I didn't even know was a thing. But it is. I'm
Where are you? So if I put, are you there?
a gentle ramp. Is that what that maybe is? Ramp. Gentle. I don't even know what that makes. Well, that makes a ramp. Oh, that's twice as long. That's not what I want. I'm trying to make is a little corner cutoff piece. you guys can't see it, but I've got Lingon's, a still frame of Lingon's video. Maybe I can bring it up in somehow. Browser. Let me see if I can move it out of the center of the screen. Shrink it so you guys can see it. Now I have to come over here. Where's my video of it? Oh, that's my video of it. So I'm trying to look at this little corner piece here. Can I make mine bigger? Does that change what you guys can see? A little. There we go. I'm trying to find this little corner chunk here that is, this is a slope and then there's a different slope.
Ah,
He's just make there's a little bit of interest there on the corner. I'm copying somebody else's work, so I don't even know what pieces I'm looking for. So is that the difference between that piece? I'm thinking this is what it is. He just made a. The people that naturally, oh, that's it there. The people that naturally can do this decorative stuff are just, they're just so far past my abilities. That it
Oh, totally.
like I watched his stream of him doing this, and he made it look so stinking easy. And
Oh no.
I'm like, what are you do? How did you even think about that piece? I didn't even know that piece existed. So it takes me. I have to put pieces down, take them back up, put them down, take them back, and that's just to copy his. Yeah. Oh, oh, I'm putting down the wrong effing
It's
piece.
very clear. And he was so fast with it.
Oh yeah, if you watch this stream at all, these are all the wrong pieces. If you watched his stream at all, it was he was like click 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 click. I'm like, what are you? I can't even keep track of how you're clicking, let alone what your mind is thinking. It was just awe-inspiring. It's just not how my brain works. That's why I'm stretching myself trying to build this ship. And it has to be so painful to watch because I just don't know what I'm doing. And it's obvious to other people.
No, you're being pretty quick with it.
I think we got too
Oh,
high. So we're gonna go a little bit further. This is one of the parts of the game that I dislike. Like if you look at the stream, see how dark it is? Now I realize that it's a lighting situation with the position of the sun versus the position of the station, but I hate being in the dark. And the flashlight in this game is awful.
I know.
Like if I wanted to upgrade something in this game, it would be that damn flashlight. Just give
I totally,
me more light.
no, I totally agree there.
I understand space is
Uh,
supposed to be dark, but it's a video game. Work with me. Let's see. Let me. Oh, I think did I screw that up there? No, I think we're okay.
well, I was reading an article the other day at work because I have to look at all the so what's going on the web and like news, just like news channels and that, and yeah, which I do more than just to interest myself. And scientists reckon that they've claimed they've discovered that dark matter is now produced by black holes. So how the hell they done that, I do not know.
Well, originally
It's
they thought dark matter was just the space in between regular matter, wasn't it? I don't know.
uh, someone's obviously sitting there thinking, yeah, this is gonna get me a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, but it's not even a theory they can test. You can't even do anything near black holes. All the science starts to fall
Exactly.
apart. I mean, we could say the Easter Bunny lives in the black hole and we'd never have any way to dispute it. Can't prove a negative.
Is exactly.
Science is funny and terrifying at the same time.
Oh
Okay,
yes, big time.
so this one's wrong, which means that one is better. It's closer to his, that's for sure. So put him up, then take him back down. But if oh, there you are up there. I'll come up to you here. Let me come up to you and we'll trade. Just trade me one corner, and we'll see if we can put one in.
Fantastic.
I'll come up there because we have to go above you anyways.
Yeah,
I'd be excited to
that's
see
right.
you build a cap ship.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. As I was saying to Dirty, it will give me the freedom I need if you guys aren't online, just to keep going everywhere.
Oh, hold on. I have so many windows open. I keep switching between the wrong ones. If you're gonna stream, you need like 2 or 3 monitors just to keep the sheer number of windows under control. Alright, let's see if we can trade. That's
Right, let
my
me get one
social
out the.
window, Django, request trade. And then eventually it's
Yep, let me.
be in your chat window.
Yep.
lost my space
Right,
in this video.
right, come on. Where are you? Come on, show up.
Pause.
Stop the hiding. Right. I know how to put it in my one. Come on. That's that's weird. It's not letting me do it.
Just put it out in space. Take it that way.
Can you grab that?
Maybe. See if you can just drag it out into space. It might not let you put it
Uh,
down, but it usually lets you put it out.
yeah, I've got one piece here. I don't. It's right in front of you. I don't know if you can see it.
I cannot see it. I was just trying to blindly pick it up. No, I can't see it at all. Interesting, and it won't let you put it down, and it won't let you trade it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Maybe it'll try. Maybe we can see
Let
it
me.
up here. Come up, come up into this next zone that
Yeah.
doesn't have anything in it, because I know there's stupid rules.
Right.
Are
Let
you?
me try from the inventory.
Yeah, come up here into the next building zone. You're up a little higher.
Okay.
That way we're in a zone that doesn't have anything else in it, because I know there's a stupid rule about that. All right.
Right.
Can you just drag it out into space and drop it?
Right. I'm gonna try that now. I don't know if you can see that.
No, I don't see anything.
Ah, it's been.
All right.
Starbase has been awkward.
And it won't let you trade it with me either?
How weird. 'Cause I know. I'm sure Dirty picked one up yesterday.
Well, here, I'll go out to the main menu and I'll come back in because hosting is a. You can't drag it out into space.
Okay.
Okay. Can
I
you
think
trade
we
it with
left
me?
this. Right. Let me have a look. Um, whereabouts are you now?
I should be right where I was. I just. Oh, there
Yep,
you.
I
Whoa,
see
whew.
you. Let me. Ah, come on.
I said.
I've forgotten how to trade.
I go to the social window, so you push O. Here, I can request the trade. There, I'll request a trade. You should be able to. So the first corner far point, and then try but again, but I think it's not working. You can't trade
Right.
or put out station parts anymore. So
Ah. So they must view this as a station part then.
I'm assuming so. But I thought for. So you don't have any of the more of the raw materials to build them, do you? You built everything you can
Let me
build?
double check.
Because if you can just trade me the materials, I can try and build one. I don't. You know what? I don't even know if I can build one. Let me look. Unlock the
Blah,
hangar
blah, blah,
hall.
blah.
I can probably unlock that.
There's someone in the ship.
That's the hangar hall.
Um, if you go down to the big bastard, it's in there.
Okay. Should be elementals. All right. Let me figure out where the actual blueprint. That's hangar hall. What is the capital ship hall? That's fast
That's the
travel.
cap. If you go to capital ships, it's the capital ship dock.
Capital ship electricity. Reconstruction machine. Oh, it's dock. It's way down there. I doubt I have the materials to do that. 12,000, 17,000. That's 29,000. Yeah, I can't unlock that yet, so I can't build it anyways for a little while. Damn it.
Right.
So I will have to
Okay.
work
Let's.
unlocking those.
If we come out, I'm sure we came outside yesterday, and then I was able to place them.
Oh, you outside
Abs-
the
yeah.
safe zone?
I'm sure I did it that way.
Okay, let's go outside the safe zone. We're almost up here
I'm not
anyways.
outside the safe zone, outside the build area.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm not in the build. Where'd you go?
So
Oh,
just
there you go.
outside.
I see you. I can't turn on the
Can you?
builds. I'm coming to you. I gotcha. Can you drag it out? Can you do anything with it?
Yeah, I got one out now.
Nope.
It keeps activating build mode.
Well, if you can activate build mode, then you're inside the building.
Right. It's coming. I'll try and get further away from it.
Yeah. If to turn on build mode, you hit period, and if you're outside build mode, period doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's not doing nothing now.
Okay. Nope.
Hopefully. No, it's still turning on build mode.
Well, you
Come
said
on.
yesterday you were able to trade with one. Did he? Death. Do you remember that? Where were you guys?
Yeah, there is alum in the ship.
Yeah, but I don't have the blueprint. I don't have that
Ah, of course, yeah.
unlocked for me to make the dock is the problem. I will work on that. I'm close. No, we didn't try trading yesterday, he says.
Yeah, I can't
Um,
remember. Yeah, no, it's not letting me trade it or place it.
we can't trade it. You can't trade. That's so dumb.
I know. Um. uh, Hmm.
That
I'll just
I
try.
can't throw them out into space or oh, I'm just throwing them out of my hotbar. That's not the same thing.
Let me see if.
I still want them in my hotbar.
So, come on. So, inventory again. Now you got me in build mode.
Yep. All right, let me see. K again. I need 2, 6, 7, 7. So I will need some. Oh, and 10,000. Oh, man. Yeah, I certainly do not have enough points to research
Yeah.
that.
Uh,
It's
Okay.
the last two layers that are killing me with the need for the blue shieldy stuff.
Um. I'm thinking. Would I be able to claim that area,
Uh,
which you set aside for the,
I don't think so.
the
I think everything stations are like it's my station regardless of what I gave you permissions to do
right?
everything.
Gotcha.
I've given you permissions to do everything. I can't
Yeah. It's just not
but like
weird, isn't it?
it is. But why is it is and that's only capital ship like Paper was able to build the factory hall and NTPS built the hangar hall, but you can't put up the capital hall, which is strange.
It is, isn't it? Let me try again. But if we go back into it, then I'll drag a block out, and
So
then
we got to up one more. Got to come up a little further. Up here into this last area.
right,
There can't be anything else in the zone. There we go. If you could do it, this would be the spot.
right. Okay, so let me put that back. It's been awkward again. Right. Yeah, it's not showing me any sort of holographic corners where to place it.
Can you see the green corners of the
You can see the
zone?
green corners,
I gotcha.
because I looked at a video at work today and I saw
You
the
saw what they were talking about.
holographic corners.
I gotcha. So right. Well, I will work on. What do you mean, Death? That you were the only one that could build the hall anyways, and he has all the permissions. Because you obviously have the capital ship hangar unlocked because you built those, correct?
Yeah, I mean I've got it unlocked as well. Unless hang on, it's just something I'm missing. Let me put that away. Go to my research. Bum, bum, bum. Factory hall. No, I've got it unlocked.
Yeah, I mean you must have because you built it. Unless Dirty built them, I don't know how he would have, but we can't trade them in any sort of way.
Yeah, I've got everything unlocked for the
The capital ship.
capital ships.
All right, well I will work my way down that list. Otherwise, we're kind of, or you just go put it up at your station. But that's either way, it's up to you.
Yeah, that's no probs.
I will happily do it. It's
Um,
just going to be a little while till I can get that entire capital ship tree unlocked.
yeah, we can still. Yeah, but I have to sort something out. I mean,
Yep,
we can always build one here at a later date.
yep. So it's another
I
thing
have
on the
to
list, but
figure something. But I'm just wondering if I do it that way, then would I be better off building it in the safe zone
um, I don't know.
and then
If you're going to be making trips, craft allium in the meantime. Yeah,
rather than the because then if I go to zone 5,
yeah, it's
there's only so much ore available.
right. Otherwise, you can buy it from the auction house, or you can go to Elysium through the fast travel gate there, right?
Yes, yeah,
That might be smarter. Or um, I don't know. Does anybody else already have a dock that you can use? I mean, what?
yeah. No, 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 that's not a problem.
Yeah. So sorry about that.
No, no, no. Thank you for trying.
That's
It's
the little nuances of this game. Like we just don't know till
the
till
Starbase.
you fail at it. Yeah.
Yeah, Starbase being Starbase.
Yeah, but you have to have the furnace on the moon, right? That's a moon only furnace.
Yes, I got to go to the moon belt.
So all right, you got to get Dirty to take you there, and then you got to put a moon station up somewhere, or you can use his moon station. I don't know.
Yeah, sort something out. Yeah, it's hmm. Yeah, we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out.
Sounds like you got your capital ship Dirty fixed with some logging, some strategic logging in and out.
Freelance is saying, yeah, start crafting your first 100 alum because
Right,
the furnace needs to.
the furnaces you like pre-charge with fuel rods. At least you do with these ones. You have to put a bunch of generators or fuel rods in them, and it takes time for the furnace to get charges up. So he's saying get your furnaces
Right, I
charged
got you.
up and before you do anything, because you're going to burn through the allium.
Yeah, yeah, no probs. That means I've got to take the banshee. That won't be an issue unless I can fit the furnaces to. Let me have a look actually to the big bastard and take that instead.
Yeah, it sounds like you need a lot of generators to charge up those things. It takes a lot of electricity to charge those furnaces.
Right, got you. Yeah, that would be great, Dev. Dirty. Only if you've got the time. There's no rush. Come on. Come on. Right. Push down.
I have soon 2 ships for alloy crafting, but I need time to rebuild the better one. Yeah, it's like a non-stop thing, building your next best ship.
Right. Deli was saying to me that I could power the furnaces myself or just connect them straight to crates
So connect them
and do it
straight
that
to
way.
what?
The cargo crates.
Oh yeah, just put it in the ship, and as long as the ship is on the moon, right?
Yeah. It will be in time.
When the time comes, it will be.
I don't need the belt one. I need the furnace one. The
Yeah, you need
moon.
the moon one.
Let's have a look. Where are you? And I've still got another station foundation here as well. So
Oh, did you build 2 of them?
yeah, I can do.
Oh no,
And I can
you've
do.
got another station on your list, or of your 4. You've got one more slot open.
All right. I've got 3 stations. I've got two slots available.
I think you can only have 4 total, and one of them's a
Right.
cap ship.
Okay.
So you can essentially have 2 belt station. Normally, I would imagine you have 2 belt stations, a moon station, and a capital ship's kind of the standard way that happens.
Right. Got you.
That's exactly what I got.
And that's just what makes most sense, anyways.
Right. Let me just have a look. I did have the moon one. Where's that gone? Belt atmosphere alloy. Alloy. Belt. Where did you go? Uh,
Oh, that's a much better way to do that. 1 furnace charge needs 1 million energy, and the furnace can hold 100 charges. So you've got to feed it 1 million energy to get 1 charge, regardless at the rate in which you generate it, I'm assuming. So if you generate it slowly, it just takes longer to get each charge.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
right. Got you.
So if you're only generating, you know, 1 energy per second, it's going to take you a million seconds, or you have to generate, you know, if you could do 1 million a second, then it would only take a second. But it's the faster you can
Yeah.
generate it, the faster you generate charges. So the Thor
Right.
has,
I
you're going to put
understand.
a load of generators on the Thor, or the Big Bastard, like you said, has a bunch of generators.
Yeah. Yeah. It's for the generators. The Right. Let's So if I pull you out, how many have I got? If I drag you into there, and you into,
All
oh, I've got
right.
2.
1 gen can make 1,000 energy per second.
Right.
The 1 T1 gen, I'm assuming, right? Because you can get more with enhancers and all that nonsense. T2s, just like anything else. Or you can just
Right.
feed it
So
fuel rods, but that's a lot of fuel rods.
that is a lot of fuel rods.
Yeah, 1 at a time, anyways.
And there's how many on the big bastard? There's 1, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28,
28,
30, 32.
32 fuel rods
Yeah, with gens.
with 3 gens apiece, I'm assuming. And I wonder what each generator puts out at full capacity. He's saying 1,000, but I'm assuming that Big Bastard's using T2s, and I don't know about enhancers, but
Yeah, I'm just looking at them now. It's not identifying.
you said 32 fuel rods, so that's 96 generators. So 96,000, you're talking 96,000 energy a second. So roughly 100,000 energy. It should give you, if you could keep that thing
So I'm looking at
cranked, that should give you 10 seconds 10 seconds per charge. You got 100 charges, so that's 1,000 seconds for a full.
right. Got you. Ah, right.
So much math.
I know.
I hate math. I suck at it. That's why I got into computers, so I don't have to do math. It does the math.
Right. So if I can work out how to. So if I wire these furnaces into the ship system, then it will draw power from the generators anyway.
Correct.
Right.
At
And
least,
then I just connect the pipe to the containers.
I think if you just wire the thing into the system, everything should be. You should have access to the crates and the generators
Right.
all at the same time. I would assume.
Right. So let's try this then. Number 4.
If you're at a station, though, it should pull it out of your inventory. But 1 enhancer equals 500 points. 2 enhancers, 3 enhancers isn't. Oh, 3 enhancer points. Right. So if you could do.
Right. Come on. Snap down. There you go. Right, let's get you over. One. Which one are you? That's the belt alloy first. Don't need you.
All right. Look at that.
Uh,
One little tiny section done. 9 million to go. Yep. That makes sense, damage.
right.
So
Right. Now screenshot. Okay.
that should bump these out a little bit.
Control Z. Right. You drag this onto here. Button. That's it. Got it. I got the screenshot. Thank you, damage.
That's not how I did that.
Oh dear. I can imagine some guys out there who are listening going, another noob.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely certain.
Noobs. Jeez.
Oh, I'm 100%. I embrace that term.
I'm just kidding.
I 100% embrace
I'm
that
just
term.
kidding.
Yeah, I'm sort of used to it. It's sort of, are you a noob? Yeah,
Yeah. Where'd you get that
I am.
idea?
So how can I sneak you in?
So
Okay.
if we do,
Ooh,
so there's that. Thinking, yeah, it's like, I don't think that's it.
that worked perfectly. Now to buy you in. So
Half a block outwards.
where do I buy you from? Buy you in.
Let me look at this.
Uh-huh.
Got this weird
If
block
you're
here.
right.
Oh, stop. Come on. It's like some lag.
If you're right.
And that thing. Nope. Trying to figure out how Lingen did this. That's not working out for me.
Right, come on. Go.
Except these all stick out further. I don't have to. Yeah, like that. Maybe.
No.
No,
It's not gonna let me do it.
it's not gonna let you do what?
Put the furnace in.
Well, you're not
It's
in
saying
the
ship is exceed.
not in the moon belt either, or the the moon belt.
Yeah, no, it's saying the ship has exceeded its
Build capacity, building
yeah.
budget.
Really?
Yeah,
Surprising.
I mean,
in the big bastard.
is that a voxel limit or?
Probably.
I mean, how you just got to figure out how many voxels you might better drop a couple of crates out of it or something to make it fit. Does that make
Right.
sense?
So you already crafted the furnaces?
I took them out of the Banshee.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, okay.
The
Well,
one.
B-Net, you already have furnaces. You've achieved that part of the game. You're more than welcome to use my ship with the furnaces to craft
You've
if
already
you want.
achieved that part of the game.
I mean, I don't
Congrats.
want to ruin your game arc, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You've made the unlock.
Yeah. I could. Yeah. I mean, I could do. I can bring the Banshee as well and risk it. Um, just hope it doesn't. Just hope it hasn't. It's not a.
I mean, if we already
I've got.
have the materials, it's like zero risk. We can just literally stay in my safe zone and in the belt.
I've not
That's
seen
true.
I've not seen the big bastard. Is it really that close to the voxel limit that
Yeah, I don't. I wonder why it's doing that. Doesn't seem that big. How many crates is that? 1,000?
Yeah, 1064.
I mean,
Oh, let's
maybe.
see.
I don't know.
Maybe.
It's a lot of lasers too, I suppose. I don't know.
Right. Where's the big bastard? Are you the good one or are you the ventilated one?
Part limit, yeah, it could be the part limit. Damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. No, this is the. I'm calling it the Polo Banshee.
How many? I wonder how many crates he'd have to remove before he could use it.
I'm sure I picked up both phones. Let me have a
That's a
look.
whole other can of worms right there.
How many crates to remove? Well, if there
Yeah,
were,
and the process of doing it. Yeah.
yeah, well, it would just be how. I don't know what the ship is or how. Are there any easy crates to get to?
True.
You know, if, can you chop out a half a dozen crates from somewhere and get it to fit in and it not be a big deal?
I could do, but that may make a durability error, or it may because I've got the blueprint for the ship, so I may break some sort of connection. That's my only fear with it.
You can almost count on something like that going right.
You can almost count on something like that, for sure.
Right, just looking for the big banshee. Where's the other one gone?
Yeah, let's see, we need to.
Right, that one was on top. It's despawned.
Which one? The
The
junkyard
replacement
one?
one.
Oh, the
Nah,
replace.
the good one.
Like, we can't have the junkyard one despawning. That's not how that works.
Nah. That's the that's in John Go's scrapyard.
Yeah. That's like the mascot right now. Can't.
That's strange. Where have you gone?
I lost it. I broke the first one and lost the second one.
Let me see if I can. Are you on your capital ship, Dirty?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'll probably come across in a sec.
So
Because
let's see.
so which
Valkite, Agesium, and Nergite is what we need.
right?
Agesium and Nergite?
Yeah.
I've got lots of that if you guys don't. I think I do, anyways.
No, thank you for that point. I'm gonna see if I have to respawn the bounty in case it despawned itself for some reason.
Oh, we're good on Valkite. I've
Yeah,
got.
we're good on
I have
Falcon.
like over 2,000.
Yeah. Oh, we're definitely good on Valkite. There's no questions on that particular mineral. We're good.
Nergite.
Also known as the green stuff.
Come on.
Green stuff number 1.
Oh, why you not allowing me access to the banshees?
Did they take it back?
Starbase.
Did they refund? They repossessed it?
Can they do that?
I don't know.
Adrian wouldn't do that to you.
Well,
Yeah, no,
Kai is the one that gave it to you, right?
yeah.
Um,
He's not. He's not even calling in the busted one.
he has over 5,000. Oh my god. We're good on Valkite.
Yeah, we're good
Everybody.
for a while.
Right.
Combined, I mean, we got 8,000 or more or something. 8,000.
Right. So you're the. Hang on, I'm trying to get my bearings here. You're the Polo Banshee. If you don't know what I'm referring to, I don't know if you've ever seen Polo mints
Yep. Oh,
with the hole in the middle. That's now the Polo Banshee.
Damage, do you remember if there's Nergite in the moon belt? I think there might be.
How weird. Let me just. I'm just gonna log out and log back in again. See if the other bounty appears.
You seem to have lost a ship.
Yeah, it's showing it's in space, but it's not calling it back.
Well, I don't think they do call them back, do they?
Yeah, you can if it's not too far.
I thought that was only at origin.
Is that?
Yeah, I don't think you can call
Oh,
them.
is that?
That's only at origin. You can only
Ah,
tow them if you're at origin, yeah. If they're inside the safe zone. What am I looking for?
right. Let me
Cubes.
have a look. How weird
Edge.
it's disappeared.
It's back?
No, just the. Are you the busted one?
Cubes. What am I looking for? Edges. Yes, this one.
I assume no. There's be parts everywhere.
I'll fly up there because there had been one there. I had been looking at it for days. It had been parked right behind where I was working.
Yep, got it.
Just forgot where you parked it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's sort of repositioned itself. Come on.
I see it right there. I don't see you.
Right. Don't-
It's like right above the Thor. Yeah, the junk one's off to the side.
Yeah, it's weird. It just wouldn't render for me.
That's funny. I lose ships all the time. And I'm just like looking everywhere for them.
Oh.
I lost my fighter with the guns on it somewhere. No idea.
That's
It's gone.
that's funny. Did you
Are you
look
joking?
inside the Black Banshee? Because there's a hole in the middle where it could hide.
oh, oh, now you're working.
Now I can see it.
Oh,
How did I pull this off so? One sideways. Oh, they're just
right.
offset.
I just need to find out where you are. Dirty. Excuse me.
I'm everywhere and nowhere. I'm just kidding. I'm in the cap ship.
Right, let's have a look. Yeah, I see you. Don't go bang.
Not today.
I can. No, I can't come back. I've got to get rid of some insurance places. I've got 5 already used.
You've got 5 used for what? Oh, transfer? Insurance
Yeah.
transfers?
We can. Oh yeah.
So I've got to get rid of some.
Where are you transferring to all the time?
You can only have 5.
Oh.
I have more than that. I think.
But I was going between 2, 3,
I have like 8.
15, and 22 and 25.
Wonder if cap ships and stuff are separate or something.
Yeah, so
Maybe it's only 5 origin stations.
no, that's right. Well, I'm flying now, and I've got ASS on this.
But does it have moving lasers? That's the important part. Moving lasers.
No, and they do move around. They're like mosquitoes on this. They're all over the place.
Have you not learned your moving laser lesson yet?
I have, yes. If I could fix them, I would. Just so they wouldn't move. I wonder how Adrian's got around that.
Around what?
The moving
Oh, I
laser.
love that sound.
The moving laser problem.
Can you hear that sound?
Yeah, I heard you. You close?
Yeah,
Oh, there you are.
I can hear Dirty's capital chip charging. It's like a vroom vroom vroom
Oh, like
noise.
a pulsing noise.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like when he leaves the generators on.
Yep. Yep.
That's that sound.
I've been better about it.
Twice in a week was more than enough.
Yeah,
Oh.
pretty much.
Which is the ships with your furnaces on?
What's that? Sorry.
Which of your ships has the furnaces?
The big gray X one.
Right, got you. So it's just so I know, just in case.
Do you have any ore on the Banshee? What'd you bring?
Not on this new one. On the old, well, I did have ore on the old one, but it's all gone.
That's
It's
cool.
all gone.
No, I got plenty of it on here. 299 Nerdite.
Is that what it takes to
Wow.
make allium?
It is Agesium, Nerdite, and Valkite.
Oh yeah.
Got plenty of Valkite. I got how much of that?
So wait a second. You have to be on the moon to make it, but it takes regular old belt ores.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's so dumb.
I have 150 Agesium. We should probably just grab a little more of the Agesium and the Nerdite if we have some.
Well, I'm sure there's some.
I mean,
Just
if we need more in Zone 5, it's full of no guy, I think.
Well, I've got some here. Let me see. You're probably too far away. Or check the storage ship.
That's a good point, actually.
Check the storage ship. There should be some in there.
I'll spawn this thing and zip over there quick.
I mean, I have some if you don't. And it's everywhere around here.
See if I can.
Also, that way it's you guys providing your own gameplay arc with your own materials. I'm not a defeat.
I do not want to ruin your storyline experience. Okay.
Let's see. Be right back.
Oh, no problem, Daddy. Yeah, if I could, I'd like to speak to Adrian, see if he can probably put something in there where you could either have it moving or fixed
What,
on the lasers.
the lasers?
Or have some sort of protection behind just in case.
Well, the problem with protection is the fact that it's a bug anyways, so very little protection protects you when things aren't working right.
That's true.
I mean, I'm definitely noob in a lot of those kinds of situations, but I've seen lasers do funky things.
Right? It's because they're not working right, so.
Yeah, it's just unavoidable almost.
Well, yeah.
Oops. It wasn't me.
The accelerator
I
has
think.
more than 2 positions, full and off. There's more than those.
Yeah, keeping a little hot there.
Coming in hot.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or
I
even
haven't.
Tesla, insane mode.
Yeah,
Oh, I
now
got more under here as well. All right.
now insane mode's like old school. Now they have plaid.
Are you joking?
It's
No,
from Spaceballs, right?
yeah, they're all from plaid. There was insane and then ludicrous, and now the new one is plaid.
Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that.
Oh yeah, the new Model S plaid is insane.
Yeah, I never really travelled in one. It must be absolutely terrifying going that fast.
Oh, I don't. Well, I kind of like it. I guess- I suppose that depends on how much you enjoy going really fast.
Yes.
That's going to be the
I'd,
key to
I'd, rather, I'd,
terrifying.
I'd rather be in a Dodge Charger or something like that.
Oh, I don't know. I'm a muscle car guy, but Teslas pretty much have the handling down too. Muscle cars are not known for their handling.
That's true.
My resto mods are so amazing. And like modern
Modern
parts,
suspension in
suspension.
old cars, yeah.
So years ago, I was offered a Pontiac Formula FJ400, and it was a lovely car. And it vibrated you when he revved it up. I just, I've got to get this.
Yeah, my older brother has a Pontiac. Uh, it's called a Firehawk. It's like
Oh
the
yeah.
pro version of a Trans Am.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
they don't make.
if you took a Trans Am and a Camaro and a Corvette and kind of jammed them all together. It looks just like a Trans Am, but it has like the dual rear independent suspension and four-way adjustable shocks and the
Wow.
LS5. It's an incredible car.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh yeah, Teslas are not
Yeah,
the
it's
fastest. They're considered the fastest production car in the world, but there's loads of supercars faster than that. That's a different category of car, though. Once you get into supercars, you're in a different that's a different ballpark. But
oh
you
yes.
you can buy 5 Teslas for the next supercar, even an expensive Tesla, before you get into a Koenigsegg or something along those lines. A Bugatti
I
Get
Chiron,
me
remember
a
you.
McLaren.
get me a Pagani for cheap, you know.
There's a one of the parents on my daughter's soccer team has a McLaren that she uses. She
Ooh,
drives every day as her grocery getter. Car
what?
costs more than my house.
I just delivered food last night at work to a dude that has a McLaren and a Lambo in the
Yep.
garage.
Yep. I don't know
With
what
a
they.
lime green wrap on the McLaren. Looks
The
kind of sweet.
McLaren, yeah, this McLaren is lime green. It's not even a wrap. It's just lime green, and a license plate is like McGrinch.
I mean, I once jumped it. I don't know if you've ever seen a Lotus 7.
Mm-hmm.
I remember because obviously I'm about 6'2", and I remember I got a friend of mine was showing it me, and I jumped inside and got jammed. I
Yeah.
couldn't get my legs from under the dash.
I am also 6'2", and I got in a real Cooper Mini once, and that was very similar experience. Not a new Mini Cooper, but the actual British Cooper
Oh,
Mini.
oh yes,
There's a difference. Mini Coopers are made by BMW. Cooper Minis were made in England.
yes.
Different car. They're trying
You
to
can.
they're trying to make it the same car, but it is not.
You, well, if you're into those old minis, you can actually buy the body kits now
Yeah.
and improved engines.
Oops.
A
They're remaking them.
yeah, a Cooper Mini has 10-inch rims on it.
Wow.
Right? 10-inch rims.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's a
You could
tiny
throw
little
those things
car.
around.
Well, it was Britain's answer to the Volkswagen Beetle.
Yes.
Hey, John, was that thing done charging up by chance? Like the countdown?
Let me have a look.
If so, can you zero it out like we did that one time?
Yes, yeah. Okay, so I'll go into countdown.
Yeah. Whatever, or on the left screen, just hit 0 on the Exorian production.
Yeah.
Just push all the buttons. It's fine.
Just don't hit start journey.
Start journey, or you're going on your own.
Right, 0 and enter. Yeah.
Yep. And you'll see all the meters go down.
That's it. Everything's off.
Cool. Thanks.
Are you welcome?
I forgot to bring the cheese yum. Yeah.
14-inch
Functioning on
rims,
all
30.
3 cylinders right now. So yeah.
30.
Oh, did you have you popped back?
I had to make another trip because I'm an idiot.
That answers a lot of questions.
Gotta have the self-deprecating humor, you know.
Well, yeah, I too. I'm not only the president, I'm also a member.
I wondered if I should bring the big basket because it will mine quicker. That's a fast.
Don't you need a surface miner? Isn't that how it's done? Surface mining?
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Oh, I don't know. I think you just have to be in the belt. You're taking all the ores with you. But you just have to be on the moon. So I don't.
Oh, in the belt, yeah, not on the surface. Yeah.
Yeah, you can be. You just have to be in Elysium, right? You just have to be out of EOS to make those work.
Pretty much in the search right belt.
Oh, I gotcha. That's considered a moon.
Yeah,
that's considered the moon.
Yeah, Ellie. I don't know if that exists anywhere else. I'm not totally sure.
Yeah, because he was telling me about the moon. The closer you get to it, you start speeding up.
Most of the moons do not have a belt. There's a couple, I think.
Ah.
But yeah, the vast majority of them are just surface mining.
Yeah, Elysium's different, though.
Yeah. You can do both. You can get almost everything you need on Ellie alone.
Nice. Yeah, it's once I get myself all sorted out and I know what I'm doing. As I was saying to you, Dirty, all I've done is gone out, hauled asteroids to get cash, to buy the ore, to build the ships. I haven't done nothing else.
That's pretty much the standard way to do it.
I should have got way past that by now.
Mine the ore to buy the ship, to mine the ore to buy the ship. That's.
I spent a lot of time doing that. Because then I could bring all my ships, put all my ships on the cap then. Because I've got Happy Triggers. That's what I've been using. Just sort of haul asteroids back and forth.
Oh, his eco hauler or whatever it is.
Yeah, the grabber, the big grabber.
No, you are in the belt for your alloys, not on the moon. Gotcha. But there's a different furnace, right? There's a belt furnace and a moon furnace, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And you guys are going to the moon to get what?
The allium.
Okay.
To craft the allium.
Right, but you have to do that on the surface of the moon?
In the belt.
So even though they call it the moon furnace, you don't have to be like actually on the moon.
I'm not sure if you can do it on the surface or not. I know you can do it in the belt though.
Gotcha. Gotcha. It just seems silly to have a different furnace.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it? You think they would?
They're just forcing you to go to Elysium is all. Because the materials are all the materials from here, right? For
Yeah.
allium, you don't need. All you need
You
is
get
the
everything here.
physical location of said moon.
Yep. That's exactly right.
See, that seems stupid.
I was saying to Firepoint Dirty that maybe it might be wise to build the capship dock in the safe zone back near Origin,
Uh,
rather than out at the Zone 5. I don't know what do you feel would be better?
I mean, either way for me, but as far as certain ores you might want to quickly buy at the auction, that would be a beneficial move.
Yeah.
You'd have both. I mean, I don't know. It's really up to you guys on that one.
So once you build the capital ship dock, you don't need it anymore, right? Like, can other people use your capital ship dock, or can nobody else use your capital ship dock?
That I'm not sure of.
Like, are you
I,
using
I
a capital
changed.
ship dock?
I took mine down because I moved my station,
Oh, I gotcha.
but I'm not sure.
But you
I
can't
would
move the
assume someone
parts
else can
anywhere.
use it.
So why?
Yeah, I just lost that, or that was a
Oh,
loss.
yep, that was just a loss.
I needed a moon surface station, so I had to delete one. And that's what I have on Elysium is a surface moon station there with a hall and everything, a hangar hall.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
I might have done all this.
Because honestly, you go to the moon, you're probably gonna crash at some point.
Cause you're gonna crash.
Even a small touch, like Damage was talking about a while back, which I've done. Even the tiniest touch, you'll just destroy things severely.
So you're saying you should practice before you really.
Once you get to 30 meters above the surface, you go into a hover mode just
Ah,
automatically. But you still don't want to be going fast. You will still hit the ground if you're going fast.
right. Damage is saying that you can use it often because everyone can build their cap. I only
Okay,
need
cool.
to set the first block, so it's only the first block that needs to go down.
Interesting.
Oh,
And if
okay. So once the first block goes down.
yeah,
So I mean, you only have to bring. Well, the deal is I have to be able to
yeah, craft them.
craft it. So that's the hold up at this point. Is my being able to craft the.
I think we got most of what we need for now. We can just roll if you're ready.
That's Necrobs. How long will this take?
32 minutes. 36
Ooh,
minutes.
takes
Wow.
forever.
I mean, the farthest one is like 3 hours, almost four or something in this ship.
Oh my gosh.
That's a long
Three
time.
something. Yeah.
Might as well have a
But
cup of tea. While we're waiting.
what's that?
Have a cup of tea while we're waiting.
Pretty much, huh?
Cup of tea. That's so British of you.
Or a cup of, or as, or you could say a cup of Earl Grey.
Earl Grey. Hot. We drink iced tea here. Thank you very much. Iced tea.
Yeah, that has grown in popularity in the UK.
Oh yeah.
Iced tea and iced coffees.
Oh, iced coffee is
They w-
disgusting. It's
they
popular
actually
here
were
too. I think
selling.
it's gross. When my coffee gets cold, I throw it away.
um, I don't. But they did introduce at one point, but they stopped it. The edible cups.
Ugh, that just
So they
sounds
were
like you're.
like.
Oh, that just sounds so wrong. It sounds like. I mean, I bet it tastes like cardboard. It-
Actually, they were like biscuit. It's like a biscuit cup, and then once you finish drinking your coffee, you can just munch on the cup and eat it.
that sounds. Yeah, that sounds too much like the whole World Economic Forum, the WEF, trying to make you eat bugs. I'm not into that either.
Yeah, they certainly are thinking about that.
There, you're gonna eat
They're
bugs and you're
trying.
gonna like it.
That's
Django,
a
look at
big.
this distance we have to go right here. On that board. On the
Oh my
journey
god,
tab.
21,000 kilometers.
It's just down the street. You know, just down the
Wow.
street.
No, I truly appreciate this, and I will replace everything that needs to be replaced.
Nah, you're good. Either way, whatever you want to do. But it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's only fair.
It's not really that much. This is a short trip.
So this
And
doesn't seem like enough
I mean, it's not
space.
bad. It's a long way, but it's really not expensive.
I feel like I don't have the right slope
Seriously,
here.
I would have thought you used lots.
I mean, it uses quite a bit more than to go to like Origin and back. That was like 2% of my tank.
I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
But like this is, I forget what it was, but it's not terrible.
I am wondering if this is supposed to be steeper than this.
I think the only thing I've got to unlock is the. What is it?
Gentle?
Yeah, I've got to unlock solar panels next, and then the nav chips. But I can do that closer when I'm coming to build the ship.
I am wondering if he used some of these to make it an even oh, that seems awful shallow though. I don't think so. That would be. Yeah, it can't be. Can't be. Let's look at. I'm gonna watch this video a little bit. See, that looks about 45, but it looks so much taller.
Let's see, we should be out of the belt
I'm trying to think.
sort of soon.
Oh wow!
Let's. So
Isn't
that is
paper
a
going to the belt as well to mine?
5 wide.
I don't
So
know.
these are 2 by 2 maybe, or 1 by 2s.
Have you been to the moon yet?
It's 5
I've only been through the gate, got a
Oh,
shot
that's
out,
right.
turned around and came back again.
Yeah.
wide. See,
So you survived being shot at?
I did because I was
Um,
right near the safe zone.
uh,
As soon as
1,
they saw me
2,
coming out of the
3,
safe zone, they all
4.
charged towards me, started
I
firing. And I
think it
thought,
needs
no.
to be. I think we're just not tall enough yet. That's the problem.
they were probably chilling there for a while, just waiting, and then they were like jumped on you.
I think we're not tall enough
Uh,
yet. Let's go up. So if we say we need 5 high, 6 high, that would
right, so we actually
also.
find along the belt, or are we going to go? Are we flying to exit the belt? Like
Yeah,
sort of
we'll
like
exit it pretty quick here. Actually, we're almost right now. 90-second here. Yep.
Oh wow.
Doesn't take too long. But yeah, we were kind of going
1, 2,
a long way through it at an
3,
angle.
4,
Right, got you.
5. Not lines,
There's
but up with
Elysium.
the floor. We are currently 4. Four high,
You know,
so we need
Big
to go
EO
back
says
to.
it's gigantic.
It is.
So if we want to cut.
Is this moving faster than the fast travel gate?
I don't think so, no. That thing's faster than this. Much faster.
That's 4.
Probably twice or 3 times as fast or
1,
something in that
2,
range.
3, 4,
Oh
5,
wow.
6. So we're gonna have to go back some more. I guess it's here.
Maybe even more than that.
And Dirty, you said the max you can go is what, 12?
I think it's 12. Maybe Damage knows, but I think caps max out at 12 kilometers a second.
And is that how many? Now you have to deal with the number of thrusters and the weight of the ship in the same deal as before, like you do with any other ship, or is it just sheer number of rings of?
The weight of the ship as well, yes. This capital ship maximum volume, I'm at 65% of my max volume with these thrusters. I have 4 thrusters, and let's see. That can do 20 million kilovoxels. I'm
So
at 13
the
million.
bigger you make the ship, the more thrusters you have, the more fuel it takes, just like everything else.
The fuel, I'm not sure. It might not change that much, if at all. I'm not totally sure how that works.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 8 kilometers. That's fast enough, you know,
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things.
Well, I mean, the difference between 8 and 12 is a 50% time sink, so
True. If you're going to the far moon, it's noticeable.
I would assume so, yeah.
Like, you can build it as big as you want. You'll never go slower than 8.
Wow.
1,
So
2, 3,
those big
4,
ones we
5,
saw, Dirty,
and
they're
1
about 8
half.
kilometers as well.
Maybe. I mean, that huge one, there's a couple of really big ones. I bet you they're at 8. But,
What category is yours? Do you know?
category?
Like, there's 30 categories of stations, and I think that matches this with capital ships.
Oh, like how many zones?
In stations is a little different than that, but yeah, like the class of the ship.
What is it here? What if I can do that? It's class 1.
Okay.
So, like,
I know at the beginning they were talking about and this has more to do with the military caps than anything, but they talk that the capital ship cannot siege a station which it's not the same or a larger class. So like a class 1 capital can only siege a class 1
okay.
station. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the trick is always just to make your station as big as you can. So that
Yeah.
because capital ships are such a pain.
I'm pretty sure I can unlock zones. I'm maxed out on this class. So then I just haven't. This thing's pretty basic. So, damage is class 2. Please unlock a bunch. I'm ready to unlock more zones. I just didn't.
It was just going to be more effort, and I didn't want to do that. Oh, I got to move him ahead one.
Yeah, true. A bigger safe zone would be nice. Should do that actually. Good point.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So. Oh, this is so painful to be lost and do. Once I figure out I can copy it, but just looking at Lincoln's pictures is certainly not easy. Figure out the dimensions.
For sure.
Certain things I can figure out, but
Getting like specifically the same is the challenge.
well, yeah, getting. I'm not worried about the decorative the same, but just the dimensions, the overall shape of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Make sure it fits in the zones and all that
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah, because it was so cool before. I really want to do the same thing.
Once there's one of them up, I can.
Yeah, that's the
Work
thing is
on
I'm just
more.
trying to get that sorted out so that we can start copying it.
Yeah, that's what I've got to refit. I'm saved. I got all the bits saved.
That's
The
better.
capital ships, like the is it the resuscitation module?
The reconstruction
Oh,
module?
yeah.
The
Are you linked?
resuscitation module. That's a good name for it.
Are you linked with that one? If not, you probably should.
I haven't. Yeah, let me link with it now.
All right, so this side's
You
got
might have been, but I moved it.
a little further.
Sorry.
Ah, yeah, that's no probs. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's showing up now.
Cool.
Ooh.
Right, how many minutes? 22.
We've already went 7,000 kilometers.
Wow.
So it goes above there, probably. Okay, probably 2. Like
Right, what's that? Well, so the only one bigger than so it's a pain be with me. I said it, count the parts, write it down, but you won't listen.
well, the thing is, I could have counted the parts and written it all down, and I still wouldn't remembered what the hell I wrote down. So I'm just looking at his video. I would have never. There's so many different dimensions. I would have never remembered which I wouldn't even have known which dimensions to measure until I started doing it. So those 6 go. I want to meet up. Still did it wrong once. I still need to move over 1.
I just seen your comment, Damage. What car have you got then, Damage? If it's got 14-inch wheels.
That's got to be something from the 1980s. Fourteen-inch wheels
Most
were.
in the 80s.
Yeah, because the 90s, everything switched to 15-inch wheels.
That's right.
Everything had
It was
15-inch wheels in the
13 as
90s.
well.
An old VW Passat. Yeah, that would do it.
Yes. Yeah.
I
That would do
I had a
it.
diesel Rabbit, 1.6 liter, back in the day.
My mom drove a Rabbit for the longest time. I fixed up a couple of Volkswagen Beetles from the 1960s when I was a kid. When I was a teenager, we had a few of them.
So were you guys affected in the States? Were you affected by the emission scandal
With
with
VW,
Volkswagen?
I
Yeah.
mean, not. I mean, they mentioned it, but that was the extent of it. They didn't
Because I
really.
used to have I used to have a VW Passat diesel, and they kept passing its MOT every time.
Hmm.
or its fitness test. And the
Yeah, I
guy
mean,
kept saying to me, "You got the
we have 50 different states
oh
and 50 different emission rules, so everything's a little.
oh my gosh."
Oh, yeah, every state has its own rules on that stuff, on driving laws and all of that fun stuff. So,
That would drive me crazy.
just wherever you live is really the only one you care about. Just going to another place doesn't change that. It's only where you register your car that it makes a difference.
Right, got you.
It's not like they're gonna pull you over and give you an emissions check in a different state.
That's very true. Damage.
The 1.8
I mean,
liter.
yeah, there's old engines, but like tanks,
Yeah.
you couldn't destroy them.
Well, I mean, to be honest, the new engines, though, the computer stuff falls apart. The efficiency, the longevity of the mechanical pieces are actually pretty good. Um, like you can get 200,000 out of an engine now fairly easily. The car falls apart before the engine does anymore.
I'll have to
That's right.
fix the front suspension parts first, and then the
Yeah,
rear, and then the brakes.
yeah. For me, anyways, it's the body starts to fall apart and the suspension starts to fall apart long before I have any mechanical issue, any motor issues. These new
But I know
CV transmissions are terrible, but
which transmissions are they?
the CVT continuous velocity, they're like
It's like a snowmobile, kind of.
yeah, it's an expanding gear.
Ah,
They're in a lot of anything that's an automatic now tends to have a continuous velocity or a constant velocity transmission.
I think I might have had that in my old Chevy.
It wouldn't. They just really came out in I want to say less than 10 years, and they're only now getting into American cars. They tend to be Japanese cars were big into them first. Hondas and Hyundais, Nissans, those were all.
Well, no, so I used to have the Chevrolet Orlando, which I know you guys didn't get.
Yeah, what the hell is
Cam
that?
engine.
I'm like, I know where Orlando is.
It's the Florida version.
Yeah, it's the Florida
Yeah,
version.
you should Google it. The Chevrolet Orlando. I
I'm
had one of those.
I'm sure there's a version
So,
of it here.
yeah, it's probably different named.
But the automatic gearbox on that was like a drum. It was weird as hell. Not like a traditional
Yeah, not a
automatic gearbox.
not Chevrolet Orlando. Like that's a car dealership. The car, like, because I'm in the U.S., it's looking for Chevrolet dealers in Orlando.
Of course, because Google's so
A
smart.
compact MPV. So it's a
Yeah, it's a 7-seater.
it's the first generation Chevrolet Cruze we call it. So yeah, yeah.
Yep,
I'm like I knew we would.
long and sleek looking.
Yeah, I'm like why would they call it
Yeah,
Orlando? You guys don't have Orlando over there, do you? That's
yeah. That's the latest gen. The one I had was like the first gen, so it had like the big The big headlights.
It's probably a
Big
legal
drop.
reason for the name changes.
I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, no, totally. But he drunk diesel like anything.
Yeah, there aren't a
I
ton.
was
once
heavy.
had. I'm sorry, go.
Just
No,
diesels
that's
aren't a
right.
big
Go
deal
on,
over
Dan.
here. There aren't. You don't see many diesels here.
I liked my Volkswagen. It was a cool car, man. I once had 4 dudes, 4 snowboards, and all the gear in that rabbit.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
It was not designed for that.
And I was driving with my snowboarding boots on, and the pedals
The pedals was a
are
stick.
pretty close together in that car.
Was it a stick?
Yeah.
I think the stick is a long lost art here in the United States. Nobody knows how to drive a stick anymore.
Oh man.
It's the easiest way to keep your car from getting stolen in the United States. Just to have a manual transmission.
Yeah. Some people, especially nowadays, they would
Nobody,
not know how to do that.
they wouldn't have any idea how to drive it.
I would drive the crap out of it.
Yeah, I love driving a stick. It's so much more fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun.
I
Nice
mean,
little downshifts, you know.
Keeps it
Come
interesting.
on. The rev matching.
The spin in the
I mean,
tires.
you call that a stick shift, didn't you, over there?
Yeah, that's a stick.
What do you
See
call it
what
over there again?
manual.
Manual,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's just
They do
another.
that here too.
It's just another name for it. Yeah.
It's like the slang. Stick is like the slang.
What they're doing over here with the emission zones, anything older, a gasoline engine older than 2006 will be banned from entering the city,
Oh my gosh.
and diesels
Weird.
from 2015. Anything older than 2015 will be banned.
We give them special historic license plates and
It's just crazy.
Translated the shit. That's
yeah,
interesting.
we give them special historic license plates and gather them all together at car shows.
Oh
Collector
my gosh.
plates.
Collector
Like
plates.
25 years, right?
25 years, you can get an antique plate. Cost you less money.
Way less insurance.
Yep. Yeah. Nostalgia is big here. I don't think they're ever going to get rid of muscle cars. I mean,
Yeah.
oh,
I would
almighty
love to have.
Tundra. How's the game going? Things are going good. I am trying to rebuild a station that I didn't build the first time, so it's a bit of a... But I think I got one little chunk ironed out, mostly, sort of. If you can hear the surety in my voice with that. Yeah, I come from a muscle car family. My dad has muscle cars, and my brother has a muscle car.
Same. Although he's kicking himself because he sold them now, like years ago.
Yeah, my dad has a 1970 American Auto Racing Cuda.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Have
I like
you
the
have
Kudas.
you have you looked at the Australian vehicles?
Everything in
The
Australia
Holdens
is
and
wrong. Just that whole place is...
My brother has a G8 GT, which is the, in Australia, what is it? The Holden something.
Oh, yeah?
yes.
He wanted to sell that thing at some point, but it's the last year Pontiac was made, and it's the GT version. Like, dude, you never sell a car, or if you do, sell it to me. Like,
The
Yes,
because
exactly.
someday that thing might be
What is a Mazda MR2? Like, I know there's a Toyota Celica MR2. What is a
similar,
Mazda?
very similar size.
But the Toyota Mazda, or the Toyota MR2, there was a supercharged version and a turbocharged version. Oh, I
It's
know
kind of
what
like
it
the
is.
Honda Prelude.
No, that's Toyota MR2. What is the Mazda MR2? Oh,
Did they
it's,
collaborate?
I don't know. Oh no, I keep finding Mazda or Toyota.
I know Mazda made the RX-7, but that was the one with the
That was the
Wankel
Wankel
engine.
in it.
That's right.
I love that
It's
rotary motor.
the Dorito.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Just gonna.
How are you today, Tundra? Are you sure it wasn't a Toyota MR2, not a Mazda MR2? I can't find any Mazda MR2s. I can find Toyota, which that's exactly what I remember a Toyota MR2 looking like, because there was two versions, and it's a mid-engine. Could be, sorry. So, is this the car you're talking about? This is what I know as an MR2. It used to have a, actually, this is the one that I'm most familiar with. But they had a supercharged version and a turbocharged version, which was awesome.
That
And
silver one looks so cheesy.
right? That's what I know them as.
And some of them don't look half bad, you know. It's maybe
Yeah,
ground
like
effects
these are
or
a lot
something.
nicer. But you gotta remember, these are like late 80s. I don't think there was any car in the 1980s that was worth really looking at. What did I see recently? An Acura NSX was what it was. Yeah, but it was an old one. This one. I recently saw one of these because this picture doesn't make it, but it's like 3 feet from the back of the window to the back of the car. It's so flat and long.
The NSX? Is
Yeah,
that what that is?
yeah, because it's a mid-engine, but it's a full-size car. It's not like a
Mm-hmm.
hatchback. There we go. You can see how far this is because the engine's like here. It's weird.
One of my customers has one, and she never drives it.
Yeah, this was an older one I saw. And around town here where I live, there is Countach.
Oh wow.
I want to say it's a 79. I'm trying to remember. Countach LP 400S, I
400,
think.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it even has the Cannonball Run. There you go, the front spoiler on it.
Cannonball Run, oh my god,
This
that brings me
this
back.
is this is what it's got on the front of it. That front spoiler with the lights.
Yep.
To be honest, I love that car. Is it ridiculous? Yes. I love.
Everybody had the poster
Yeah.
back in the day. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mazda's now designing a hybrid with a Dorito generator. A Dorito generator. Is that what you call a Wankel?
Yeah, the rotaries, yeah. I think
That
that's
is a 3-cylinder rotary, right?
yep.
Oh, I know you call it a Doritos because the piston looks like a
Yeah, it's
rounded
a
off triangle.
triangle-ish. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know if they call them pistons. It's just combustion chambers. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
even
not a
really know the
piston. I just
terminology.
it's the rotaty whirligig in the middle.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty crazy engine, but
That's super
not exactly
efficient.
dependable.
No, not a dependable. Well, anything you get heavy and rotating really fast is bound to come apart at the seams at some point. And,
Yeah.
and that car wasn't rev limited, so it could come up with some crazy RPMs.
Yeah. Do you know who Rob Dom is on YouTube?
No.
Yeah, he does a lot of the rotary stuff. He's got this crazy four rotor, like four of them, you know, lined up.
Oh yeah? Because
Yeah.
I know Wankels traditionally you could stack.
Yeah, that's yeah, yeah.
You could
They'll
stack.
have 2, 3, and 4 rotors. Yeah.
Yep, you'll stack them on top of each other, all at like. So if it's a three-lobed, like a RX-7 had a three-lobed Wankel, and you would rotate them each of the lobes 90 degrees, so that they were all
Oh,
they would all be off part of the
for
uh,
balance or something. Or...
well, sort of. It was for it it was so that it was constantly firing. They were all off, like
Gotcha.
the difference between a V engine and a W engine kind of thing. Like they all
Right.
fire
Okay.
so that they're generating as much the smoothest,
Consistent.
yeah, the most consistent firing pattern.
Makes sense.
I'm trying to see.
I sit back now. Oh, we're getting closer.
Yeah, you can start to see the belt.
I was thinking in Starbase, something like Cannonball Run might actually be funny. Give
Like
everybody
a point-to-point race.
a point to put. Yeah, but everybody's ship has to have. You give them a material list, essentially. Like you can only have X number of beams and X number of thrusters, and you can build it however you want, but you got to start with this kit of stuff
Interesting.
so that everybody kind of has an even slate to start with. What the hell did
I
he
was
do
actually,
for the front of
I was
this?
also thinking. Do you remember the old PlayStation game called Wipeout?
Yeah.
So having that in Starbase, where you literally got to race each other around, try and destroy each other.
Oh gosh, Twisted Metal. It's like bumper
Oh,
cars, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't last very long. Yeah, it's just like 2v2 tournaments, except there's no guns. That would be funny.
Or a demolition derby on a figure eight track.
Yeah. Have you ever seen what, I'm not sure they have it anywhere else, that they call stock car football? Ever heard of that?
I have actually seen that on TV.
Let me see if I can make it a little larger here. Let's see. No, we don't want to watch a YouTube ad. All right. Let's see if I can full screen. Let's hurry our way along. I don't want to see it from inside the car. I want to see it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, not demolition derby. Stock car football is different. There's a literal ball. My DNS didn't like that. Alright, so I tried to open this one. Where's the shot? I hate when the thumbnail is stuff that's not in the game. See the ball?
Clickbaited.
Yeah, look at that big steel ball.
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh.
And you push it around with the cars.
Damn.
Come on. What is taking so long? Oh, he's gonna go soon. Everything's smoking. Yeah, you can see the car over here is all crushed from pushing the ball. Is it stupid? Absolutely. And this car that we're in is just busted. This is a terrible video. Oh, there's the beginning of the match. This is a purely American kind of thing. We have things like tractor pulls and monster truck rallies here.
Slinging those cars off that mountain, wherever that
Yes,
is.
that's Alaska. They
Alaska.
do that for 4th of July.
That is actually kind of funny.
I want to go there because you're trying to land it in the pond at the bottom.
Have they ever made it? I know they've gotten
Oh,
close.
they've gotten some pretty darn close. They literally have a single rail of train track that they hook cars
Yeah.
up to, and there's no driver. It's just they jam a piece of wood into the gas pedal so that it's full blast, drop it into drive, and they fling it down a mountain and off a cliff to see how far it'll go.
Yeah, I saw the dude doing that, setting it up, and he just jumps out of the way as the car
Yep.
just rolls out. Dude,
I think it's
there's got to
4th
be a
of
better way.
July. Alaska, 4th of the
I think
July
it is.
car jump. This is 100% America right here.
For sure. Yeah, there's the guy, he just jumps out of the way, like, it takes off pretty quick.
There's a
And
huge
Nissan,
crowd
it's
of
a Ford.
people at the bottom. Welcome to America. Let's see if we can find some good pictures. There you go. Woo!
Oh, that guy, 1320 video.
Why do we do it? I don't know. I'm sure
Because nobody else
I'm
is.
sure there's a lot of beer down there.
It's probably all Coors.
It's
Busch
cool. I
Light.
was gonna say Natty Ice, yeah,
Yeah, that is.
the cheapest beer you can buy. But that is America right there.
You can call me a beer snob if you want, but I'm not drinking that stuff.
Oh gosh, no. Not since I've had a real job and I've been a grown up.
Because I know in the UK we got Santa Pod. That's the drag racing,
Uh,
which they do over here.
Santa Pod?
Yeah, and they do it. They do it. I know they had a jet car the other year, which looked pretty awesome.
So
Welcome
it's a
to
race?
Elysium.
Oh, fantastic!
That's my ship's automated voice. I didn't do that.
Seatbacks and tray tables in the upright position.
You'll notice the very green color.
That's right. Watch your
Yes.
step.
Good luck seeing your rangefinders out here, by the way.
Oh yeah, because everything's green.
Yeah, it's challenging.
The protective
Right.
window chain. Yep. Only in America. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other
let's
way.
see.
All right.
On this thing here.
Now we figure out what Lingen did to the front of the station to make it more interesting.
Do you have the alloy crafting unlocked?
Yes, I do. I do. Yeah.
Nice.
Because yeah, you
Very well.
must have, because you had allium to make those 4 pieces that we can't use.
That was mine.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
I had a little bit, not very much. Enough to figure out that we couldn't craft at your station.
Just enough to figure out we couldn't do what we wanted. Let's see. How far are we gonna go
Now,
up?
Banshee, you're going to behave yourself.
No, it's not going to behave itself.
I'm gonna keep this ship at the station here, and I'm not gonna be anywhere near you if you go out there.
just
In case.
Just letting you know, we're gonna stay over here.
That makes me feel a lot confident.
I mean, just because of the way those ships host, and you never know, it could wreck something.
Has nothing to do with what recent events at all.
I'll just park this thing right here underneath, and I'll turn it on. Because, I mean, I need allium as well, so we'll just get crafting a shit ton of it.
What was it I'm looking for?
I don't even know what I'm looking for. So it's just a recipe like any other. So go into your, for me it's H, and then at the very bottom will be alloy crafting. And
Right.
As far as mining, or
you don't have to
Yeah,
mine
it's
it. Well,
mining.
it's just normal stuff: valkite, agesium, and nergite.
Right, gotcha.
in this belt, you'll find vocarium, eumerium, or however you say that, lucium, which is going to be pretty rare.
Oh yes, that is
I
rare.
think you can find bastium. It's been a minute since I've been out here, but
So we'll turn.
pretty sure you can find nergite. Everything. Actually, I think we can find everything we need here for the allium.
It would be silly if it didn't. You have to go there, but you can't get the stuff here.
Right, let's have a look.
Yeah, that's just one of the ways to keep you on the gameplay arc, you know.
Gameplay arc. You keep mentioning this gameplay arc. I have yet to find it.
Starbase is, you know, it's a little, let's say, unfinished.
No. So that's not right. We need...
Charge it up.
I'll take you off. Come on, behave. I'm nervous. I'm waiting for it to go bang, bang,
I'm waiting
bang,
for
bang.
something to explode.
Yeah. Why are my lasers doing something? What's going on? Mining mode is on.
Am I in the right spot? M?
Volcarion.
Speaking of Mazda, I really want to get my hands on an RX-7, hoping the price drops more with the current European conflict. You're
Oh damn!
talking,
I already got 100. I already have 100 charges in this furnace.
Almighty, you're talking new RX-7 or an old school RX-7?
I'm crafting 100 allium right now. So. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and keep my distance.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm in the safe zone. You do you.
You do you. I'm all good. I'm not going anywhere near you.
And if you get a little further away, you should be all right for the most part. It's a big rock you're on right there, isn't it?
I just need the agitite.
What do you need agitite
But
for?
I put the Volcarium in the ship. I mean, your cap.
Okay. Yeah, you got 10,000 spots to fill up. Have at it, man. I mean, you're here, you might as well take advantage of it, I guess. And honestly, I don't know if you're working, but I'm working tonight. You can definitely, if you want to go back, you can fly this ship back if you really want. I'm not worried.
No problem. Thank you.
Who knows if you'll run into the frame integrity? You might.
Yes.
In which case, do what we did yesterday. You know what I mean? Either log or take a flight somewhere.
Yes,
Come
I'll
back.
do that.
Yeah. I'll be building another cap. I'm not worried.
What am I doing wrong here? Am I half a
You'll
block
need the
off?
chip though, so I will put the return chip somewhere if you're thinking you might want to go back.
No problem. Thank you.
Sitting and crafting is boring.
A bit more power.
So I might as well leave this and charge up another 100.
Bring it down a bit.
I'll be right. I'll be off now. Take care. My buddy finally got in line. Awesome. Just so you know, I stream pretty much every day of the week. If you drop me a follow, you'll get notifications. But enjoy your evening. Have a great night.
BRB.
Right.
I think I should go back to Origin and refill the auction house soon. Are you the one that fills the auction house? The prices are pretty outrageous if I understand right. I've heard some complaining about auction house prices, so if that's you, you might
Yeah,
wanna
say that.
fix that. Drop your prices, Damage. People are starting to complain. I don't think that's quite right. It's corner anyways. Let's see. That's probably about right. All right. Oh. My prices are the low ones. What am I seeing different there? That one I wasn't supposed to delete, but this one and this one. Like that, I think. All right. So I think I can take these out because this was just to make sure I had the right dimensions for the windows that go in there. On the top there's supposed to be a... Nope, something's not right. So there's this window that's supposed to... Let's see, we got the bottom here, and then it goes in and up and out and then up. I think this is supposed to come out further.
Have a look. Why is it built furnace to? Actually, it's right. Keys. Right. far are you away? There. Yeah, I see you.
How long are you playing today, Django?
A couple of hours because obviously I'm off for 4 days now, but
Uh-oh.
getting up before it.
Holiday. 4 days.
Yeah, no, it's my normal working rotation, but I've been up at 4 every day, so I play for a little bit, then
Gotcha.
looking up. The next 4 days I'll be caning it big time.
You just want to stay out here till like tomorrow-ish and then roll back?
I probably will do. Try and get as much as I can.
Yeah, you might as well get some ores that you need and then craft some, you know, enough allium.
So your normal rotation has a 4-day weekend built into it every once in a while?
That's right. Sort of 4 on 4 off.
Oh, nice. I've had some weird
That's,
schedules like that.
which ain't bad. You know, like I'm not working now for the next 4 days. So I'm off as many days as I am working.
Yeah, but your days off change constantly.
That's right.
Yeah, I used to work 4 on, 4 off, 3 on, 3 off, 3 on, 2
Oh
off,
my gosh.
then 4 on, 4 off.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, I've had some of the worst schedules a person could ever work. Yeah. I've also worked 5 shifts in 4 days, just with you work 8 hours. You work an 8-hour shift, then you essentially have 8 hours off, and then you work another 8 hours, then you work another 8 hours off. It's like back and forth.
Dang.
Yeah, it's awful. It's even more
Yeah.
complicated. It's even more complicated than that, but that's kind of the gist of it. You work like a 3 to 11 shift one night. So your first night, your Monday, is a 3 to 11 shift. Then your second day, you go in at 1 p.m. and work to 9 p.m. So your Tuesday is 1 to 9, so it's slightly closer. Then your Wednesday, which is your Thursday, you turn around. So you got off at 9 p.m. and you start 7 a.m. the next morning. And then your
Gosh.
Thursday, which is your fourth day, you go in at 5 a.m. You get off, what is that? You get off at 1, 5 to 1. So you get off at 1 p.m. just after lunch, and then you go back in that night at 10 p.m. So and it was just week after week of that. It's just absolutely awful. It's called a counter-rotating collapsing schedule. And I don't know who invented
Jesus.
it, but it's absolutely asinine. It's like the worst thing a person can ever possibly wake. So you work like 2 evenings, 2 days, and a midnight.
That is just. Jeez. Yeah,
And
that's crazy.
yeah, well, and that's when I was an air traffic controller. And so, you got to you're paying attention to everything all the time, but you're working some ridiculous shift like that.
Oh, wow.
It was stupid.
Have you watched Breaking Bad before?
And I've seen pieces of it. I've never watched
No.
why.
There's a part in there with an air traffic controller.
People always ask me about the old movie Pushing Tin
Oh, yeah. John Cusack.
and Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah. It's got to be a pretty gnarly job.
It's nothing like that movie. It's just like sitting around. A lot of sitting and talking. It's slightly more complicated than that, but
Yeah, I can imagine.
that's the gist of it. A lot of sitting around and talking.
You always got freaking Maverick doing a flyby.
Yeah,
No,
that's.
I just.
I mean, stuff happens. Don't get me wrong, stuff happens, but it's not an easy job. But it's a great job, but it's impossible to explain. And then they give you stupid shifts like that.
Man. Is that so they keep everybody well slept and
No,
on
that's the
point?
worst possible schedule for sleep. The worst.
Man, you'd think they'd want you guys
You'd think.
always fresh.
Yeah, you would. No, yeah, you would think. That's not how it works.
6 days in a row.
Yes, 6 days in a row is no fun. Damage, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's hard working when they sort of get you doing that.
Yeah, 6 days in a row, week after week. You don't think it's a big deal, but man, it comes to bite you at some point.
And damage, I bet you refilling the auction house is good right now because of the event going on, huh?
Oh, it's
Probably,
lots of people
I
blowing
would
up.
imagine someone probably needs to replace ships and
A lot of losing ships.
oars. Yeah. I think it's at Robar Station or whatever, which isn't too terribly far from Origin.
No? Alright, let's back up and take a peek and see how this looks in comparison to the... Turn that off.
Right, interesting. Let's try over here.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't leave my cap ship with the crafting queue, can I?
Nope.
I
No.
gotta stay here.
Alright, well I'm going to call that a success for right now. Let me go back to the part where we see that part of the station. It's pretty close.
That is very close.
So I'll be happy just replicating that little bit. And then the front I'm not sure on just yet. I need to get a little more of this put up before I can. But I'm happy with that replication. I wish I had a little better lighting, but the angles look about right.
I bet.
Yeah, not too bad. All right. Well, it's been about 3 hours. I'm going to go ahead and call it for a while. I've got another soccer tournament this evening, so more kid stuff. But so thanks for your help, guys. Thanks for the visit. I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow.
You will do. Great speaking to you again, Farpoint.
Yep. See you tomorrow, guys. Take care. Bye.
Bye bye.
Good night, Damage.